Yeah, I don't care what other surgeons do. I'm not other surgeons. I'm not gonna share an office. No, it's not ego, it's fact. I need a place to go where I know I'm not gonna be bothered by anyone. We'll talk tomorrow. No, I'll call you. Okay.
Finally.
Don't you know it's rude to drop in on people without calling first?
Well, I did call numerous times. You just never answered.
That didn't tell you something?
What's that?
This is dinner, which I hope to get back to as soon as your little drop-by is through.
Well, I heard you resigned from Memorial.
Somebody's been blogging again.
Noah told me.
Of course he did.
And he also told me the reason why.
Now, that's quite a leap of faith, assuming that a humble barista would know why I do anything.
Well, Noah was pretty sure that he had the right reason.
Well, let me clarify the situation so there's no misunderstanding.
That would be a first.
Yes, I did resign my position at Memorial, and I absolutely did not do it because of you.
So why did you quit?
That's my business.
But it doesn't make any sense. You just designed your own neurology wing. I would think that for a surgeon, that would be the ultimate sandbox to play in.
The facilities are not the problem.
Well, what is? The nasty cafeteria coffee?
Hospital politics, if you must know. I'm sick of them.
We've always been sick of them.
Well, I hit my limit. The stupid regulations and the petty rules reached a toxic overload. It's only going to get worse once the powers that be over at Memorial sell the place to Invicta.
So you figured get out while the getting's good.
I was offered a staff position at the Mayo Clinic.
When did this happen?
As soon as word got out that I was available. I'll go if they sweeten the deal, which they're going to. Frankly, the sooner I can put this pathetic town in my been there, done that file, the better.
You know, this was a mistake, me coming over here.
At last, we agree on something. Have a nice evening.
Do you know how stupid I am? I came here thinking that I owed you an apology.
For what?
For costing you your job. I had this naive notion that you did an about-face and chose me over your career.
Imagine that.
And I was ready to go to Dr. Bob Hughes and the entire board of trustees and fight to get you your job back, but you obviously don't want that, do you?
You know what I want, Luke?
What?
One quiet evening alone. So if you're done telling me about everything that I wasn't interested in the first place.
You know, you're right. This pathetic town isn't for you. Have fun in Minneapolis.
Rochester.
Wherever it is, have fun. I don't give a damn. Hi. Sorry I'm late. I had some business I had to attend to.
It's nice to see you again, Luke.
Luke, I wanted you to attend this meeting because you've been so deeply involved in the development of the new neuro wing at Memorial. Of course, originally we had hoped to build that wing around Dr. Oliver.
And now Dr. Oliver is leaving.
Exactly, that's the problem.
I thought you were pleased that he resigned.
Well, I was, initially. The new wing is the key reason Invicta's interested in purchasing Memorial, and Dr. Oliver seemed too idiosyncratic to be an effective director of a neurology unit.
Yes, but now Dr. Oliver's leaving, so what's the problem?
Well, the more we search the database for a replacement, the less satisfied we were with all the candidates.
Well, I'll put together a list of top people that are available and have their CVs in your hands by tomorrow morning.
Well, that would be a tremendous help.
Yeah, but you're not going to find anybody in that batch either.
Well, I hope you're wrong about that.
Well, I know who you're trying to replace. No surgeon's ever going to come close to Dr. Oliver.
If Dr. Oliver is as dedicated as you say, why did he quit so abruptly and abandoned all those patients that he's so devoted to?
He did it for me. Reid and I were about to start a relationship.
You and Reid?
Yeah. We like each other. We wanted to spend time together. It's as simple as that. Except in this case, it would have been a conflict of interest as defined by Invicta.
Well, that's true. Dr. Oliver was head of neurology. You were on the advisory committee and a major financial contributor to the hospital.
Which is why he resigned. He had a decision to make, and he made it.
You knew about this, didn't you?
Yes, I insisted that he decide one way or the other. I had no choice about that.
What do you mean?
But you made it very clear that, according to Invicta, even the appearance of a relationship is unacceptable.
Well, I think I have a solution.
What's that?
If I were to give up my seat on the advisory committee, wouldn't that clear the way for Reid to come back?
That would resolve the conflict of interest, yes.
Well, then I resign. Effective immediately. The rest is up to you guys. He was offered a job at the Mayo Clinic, and you need to get him back. You need to say anything. You need to offer him anything. Just don't let him get away.
I got my severance check, thank you.
That's not why I called.
Well, if it's a medical question, then you're gonna have to talk to my replacement, whoever the poor bastard happens to be who took that job.
That's not why I called either.
If it's personal, this conversation's over. Fair warning.
Where are you?
I'm at Yo's, indulging in a little private recreation, since I'm not gonna be rooting around anybody's brain tomorrow morning.
Reid, I had a talk with Luke this evening.
Oh, that qualifies as personal. Sorry, Bob. Another?
How many have you had?
No, I don't want any company. Thank you. I'm not counting.
You know, getting drunk is not going to help.
Listen, Dr.
No,
Hughes.
you listen. I know you don't like hospital politics. Well, I don't either.
Yet you go on and on.
Well, I believe in my work, and I won't let politics make me bitter. Luke stood up for you today.
Who did what now?
He gave Motocross a lecture on the passion of healing, the genius of medicine, as opposed to protocol. And he used you as his prime example, in fact, his only example.
Sounds like quite a meeting.
I'd like you to come back to the hospital. Don't prove Luke wrong. There's no alcohol in this.
Can I tell you a secret? I hate Minnesota. I know what you said to Motocross. Bob tracked me down and he told me.
Well, to quote a doctor I used to know, I didn't do it for you. I did it for the hospital.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
No, of course it doesn't.
That's not bad. All right, here's the deal. I'm not gonna take the position at the Mayo Clinic. I'm gonna stick around.
In this pathetic little town.
Yeah, I have a brand new neuro facility full of patients that need me to turn them into former patients. I intend to do that.
Whatever. Well, no, I mean, that's great if it works for you.
Probably as much as you staying with Noah works for you.
What?
It's an observation. It's not a criticism. I saw you and Noah together at the Java.
So that's what this is about?
What do you mean?
Noah was right. He said that you saw us together and you assumed that we were back together.
You are, aren't you?
No, you idiot. We're friends. We're close friends, but that's it.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, well, apparently we did. So, if that's the reason that you were pushing me away and not answering my calls, does that mean that,
I might have overreacted.
Overreacted? You were being obnoxious.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Though you still took on Bob and Mona and Victor to give me my job back.
Because you did walk away from it for me.
For all the good it did me.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I don't know where I stand in my personal life or my professional life.
Neither do I, but, maybe we can figure it out together.